Well, good afternoon, friends. Mark Holmes here with my buddy Cowboy Joe Boo and Joe Bear in the house. And as always, I got to thank you guys for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe Boo Sports Report. Without you guys, you know it doesn't work without you. So let's get open for business here and let's wake up the football gods. Wake up there, guys. Man, I am so happy. It is freaking Friday. And I got to tell you, I look forward to Monday nights and Friday nights because we got our live stream. I've been doing this thing for so many years. It's just like it wouldn't be a Friday or a Monday without having it. It's great because I get all you guys in here. We interact, we talk, we joke, we make fun of the Eagles, and we have a call, we can put away all of the stuff that's craziness in the world and stuff, and we can just be football fans and human beings together. So, I'm looking forward to that, and that's what about 8 hours from now. So I'm hyped. I'm hyped up already. Can't wait for the show tonight. So, and of course tonight we got a lot to talk about because Mike McCarthy and crew are back at the Star, getting to work, getting ready for the season, and I believe we really will have a season because I got to tell you, what's needed more than anything right now is some damn sports and especially football. I don't know if this country can make it through without having football, but we'll save that for another time. So I'm trying to. I get a lot of emails. I get a lot of tweets. I get a lot of Instagram posts. I get Facebook posts. Hell, I saw smoke signals over there. I think that somebody was trying to send me a message, and I do the best that I can to try and answer all of them as much as possible, and or do what people are asking me to do. So don't tell me to go jump off a bridge. I know that's what you Eagle fans are about to do. Okay, go jump off the 14th Street Bridge, buddy. Okay. So I had a person earlier this week ask me about Jason Witlock, aka Jabba the Hutt, and actually talk about it. And I've kind of waited because we've had so many other things that are going on that Jason Witlock is kind of low on my totem pole. And speaking about, but I wanted to get to it because people ask me questions. I'm like an open book. I will give you my opinion. But does anybody else see it as poetic justice that Jason Witlock lost his job? Now I'm not happy about people losing their jobs, especially in the times right now where we have somewhere 40 million people who are unemployed, and going through this coronavirus and things. But I don't think Jason Witlock is the average guy who, has got two jobs, works at Walmart and Home Depot and stuff, and is literally scraping paycheck to paycheck and losing some hours or, and things are destroying his economy. I think Jason Witlock will be okay, unless he ends up being one of those people that he talks about, athletes. They make all this money and they don't save any of it. I hope you're not in that boat. Thinking about this situation here, it's kind of interesting because I think of a few sayings. Reap what you sow. What you put in the ground is what's going to grow. So if you got some bad seeds you put in the ground, you're probably going to have some bad corn growing, if it grows at all. Practice what you preach. Practice what you preach. What you say, you should believe in. Okay? Don't do that, do as I say, not as I do, where I'm telling you to do something that I wouldn't do. Do unto others as you would want them to do unto you. So if you're an asshole to people, you should have people being an asshole to you. Excuse my language. Treat people the way you'd like to be treated. This one, really. Things have a way of coming back to bite you in the ass. Things that you put out in the universe that you say will come back around and get you. And the final one I'll say is, karma's a bitch. Let me play just a little clip here. Just a wee bitty clip here, okay?
They don't coexist.
We don't have to sit here and take everything at face value. We can deal with the reality of what Jerry Jones and Stephen Jones are saying. And what they're saying, and they may not say it directly, but I'll translate it for everybody. Dak, you ain't worth $30 million.
That's all I said. That's why they're being disingenuous. Say he's not worth it.
They are. They're saying it politely. They're clear as day. That's why they haven't given him the money. That's why they keep coming back to team friendly. They're saying it clear as day. We're not paying you like these guys that win games.
Whitlock, how is that polite when you're now going to attack my character and now put
Who's attacking his
Here's
character?
the perception of greed that's going out there. Someone who's taking more.
He's being greedy.
Oh, well, that's not an attack on character?
No. Because
How is someone greedy?
In a negotiation, you should be greedy.
I thought you said they were being polite.
They are being polite, but in the negotiation, you should be greedy. I got no problem with them calling him greedy. He is being greedy. That's what he should be in a negotiation.
You just said.
But at some point, reality has to come in and knock on his door and Todd Francis' door. Hey, man, if you want to play here in Dallas, they're not giving you 30-some-odd million. Now, if you want to go play someplace else, if there's a team stupid enough to give you $30 million, we'll let them have you.
Or someone knocks on Jerry and Stevens' door and says he's worth that money. So if you don't want to pay it, just don't pay it.
let him walk.
Quietly.
Okay. I guess Fox Sports said, you know what? You're not in the category of all those other guys that get great ratings. Colin Cowherds and things like that, or the Stephen A. Smiths of the world. You ain't worth that kind of money. Isn't it kind of poetic that the thing that he continued to do with Dak Prescott constantly saying he's overrated, I tell him to take $15 million or walk, that it just came and bit him in the ass. So Fox Sports decided, since you were on the end of your deal, we ain't offering you a franchise tag. We just gonna let you walk. Yeah. Now here's where it's interesting, because I find it, they let his deal just go out. Basically, they didn't renew his contract. And see, you see how things are evolving and changing. And somebody who I might say might be in the same position, and maybe people will say, you're crazy. But I gotta tell you, I think Skip Bayless may be in that same boat. I don't know about you, but it seems like Skip Bayless's stuff is getting to be old. So they've taken him from being the Dallas Cowboy fan, my Dallas Cowboys, because see, I used to think about my Skip Bayless talking about my Dallas Cowboys, and seeing him throw Zeke jersey in the trash one week and taking it out, throwing Dak Prescott in the trash and pulling it out, saying Andy Dalton, screw Dak. Andy Dalton is only 4 points less than Dak Prescott. I don't understand where my quarterback, Dak Prescott, I don't recognize him. That it seems like things have kind of turned with Skip Bayless, where it's getting to the point where it's almost unwatchable. As hard as it is for me to say this, I look at Shannon Sharp actually evolving, and you're going to say, oh, because he's supporting Dak. No, actually, Shannon Sharp is kind of toned down some of the skip. But Shannon Sharp actually has some really good takes. Whereas you look at Skip Bayless, who originally the show was built because he had the name from First Take, you kind of look and say, that star has kind of gotten not so bright anymore. That maybe we'd be better off with Shannon Sharp taking the lead. And as I watch Undisputed, Speak for Yourself, Marcellus Wiley is actually doing a better job of running that show. Now, I don't know who the permanent person will be, but Fox, hey, Fox, here's an idea for you. Here's an idea for you. ESPN, you don't want to follow them. ESPN is going down the toilet. You know, you guys have been kind of groundbreaking in things. That you guys have been ahead of the curve. So you've got all these shows and all these personalities like the Doug Gottliebs that can't stand Dak Prescott, say he's trash. You know, we've got the Dan Orlovsky's out there who's just a freaking idiot and thinks that Quincy Carter went to the Super Bowl with the Cowboys, and Sean Payton, I don't know how he's got a job, and the Max Kellermans who are always going down and talking about how bad the Cowboys are. Maybe you should evolve into another type of channel, another type of show. That instead of everybody dissing Dak, you know, like Colin Cowherd has diss Dak segments, you have the defend Dak. I'd be more than happy to host a show. And I can guarantee you I won't cost as much as, say, Jason Witlock. Because, see, this brother here, he'd take a free team-friendly deal. I won't be greedy at negotiations. And back to Skip Bayless, interestingly enough, Skip Bayless's contract is up in September. They haven't renewed that yet, have they? Interesting. So I will see you guys hopefully here tonight, 9 o'clock Eastern, man. We're going to be bringing it hard, fast, and we're going to have some fun. So as always, I want to thank you guys for being here and being part of the Jobu Sports Report. See ya.